2025 has been a stellar year for TVS Motor Company. The company is on track to hit record sales of over 5 million units. It is gaining market share. The scooter segment is doing fantastically for the company. It has gained leadership in the EV space, and the company has brought back a storied brand like Norton. It's no wonder then that the chairman and managing director of TVS Motor Company, Sudarshan Venu, is our automotive man of the year for 2026. Sudarshan, thanks so much for talking to us and being with us here. Congratulations on what has been a fantastic year. Just, as we kick this off, if you can just give an overall recap as how the year has been for you.
Thank you very much, Hormazd. I really appreciate you recognizing me. I think it's really a recognition for the entire organization at TVS, who it is my fortune to lead, and who have really rallied together to strengthen the growth at TVS based on its core values and to take it ahead.
Right. So, looking at looking at the various segments. Let's start with EVs. Of course, the interest in EVs is still there. Earlier you had the startups, to be honest, let's say giving the incumbents or the legacy brands a bit of a wake-up call in that sense. But you all have fought back. I think your position is now right up there at the top. If you can just share the electric journey to start with.
Yeah, EVs, I think, are a very important area of investment where we have invested over the last few years, launched new products. These products have been very well received, and we continue to grow. EVs have grown fast to become about 7% of the market, and I think there's still a long runway as penetration increases. It's important that we develop our technology in-house, and I think for India, which is the world's largest two-wheeler market, it is important that we develop a local resilient supply chain.
Right. So, local resilient supply chain, honestly, I think that has been a bit of a challenge. We've had issues with rare earths, and generally the supply chain is something that needs to be developed. So just your thoughts on that. I mean, is this something that is an issue, and, how do we kind of deal with this?
I think there is a big opportunity in EVs in India and abroad as we look towards the next 5 to 10 years. Penetration will increase, more products will be launched, more segments, more categories. So I think firstly, there's an opportunity, and that is why TVS is investing behind it. At the same time, I still think IC engine segments will continue to grow as well, particularly on the premium side. And we are launching exciting products there as well. As India is the largest economy, and given the geopolitical conditions on magnets and the situation, I think it's important that we strengthen the local supply chain further. Government has taken a lot of steps to incentivize the production, the technology, and the whole EV ecosystem. And now we have to build it from here.
Right. You mentioned that ICE will of course, be here to stay. So, on the ICE side, biofuels, we've had ethanol, CNG. Are some of these technologies what TVS is looking at?
Definitely. CNG is there in three-wheelers. There are some CNG two-wheelers also now. We have shown the Jupiter CNG as well. I think the biofuels, or as ethanol, has done very well in Brazil, and we have an ethanol three-wheeler and an ethanol Apache as well, and some more ethanol vehicles getting ready. So I think all these are options for the future which we are investing behind, and some countries may do more of one, and therefore we believe that all these are very important options for the future sustainable economy, and we're investing behind products in these.
Right. And Sudarshan, looking at the company, all the way from mopeds to a 1200cc Manx, there's quite a spread. So, it's, looking at your product portfolio, which is very, very diversified, one might even say that, are you all spreading yourselves too thin? I mean, how do you manage this kind of spread of product here?
So I think we are now we have traditionally had, of course, scooters, motorcycles, mopeds, then we had three-wheelers, more premium and super premium vehicles, and now we've gone all the way to the Manx and Manx R. We have strengthened the teams in each of the segments so that each segment has its own unique focus. India, the commuter business, the premium business, the super premium side, which we are investing in, the commercial business for three-wheelers, and the international business. And that is on the front end and also on the back end side. We have strengthened the teams both to build capabilities, but also to have sharp focus on each of these segments. In Norton, of course, we have a complete organization which has all the resources, support, and capability from TVS. At the same time, it has people who are very experienced in making big bikes, in understanding and delivering on the DNA of Norton and marketing and retailing and building the brand in his own unique way.
Right. And sticking with Norton, clearly, obviously, at the pinnacle of technology for your group, do you see some of this filtering down into
Hopefully at the pinnacle of technology for the world.
Right.
We are trying to really build bikes that are globally competitive, class-leading performance figures. So it's really exciting for us.
Right.
All the vehicles are true to Norton's values of design, dynamism, and detail.
Right.
And I think the Manx really stands for the fastest road bike, and that's what we are recreating. And also with Atlas, a bike with very good off-road capabilities and on-road capabilities, a great all-rounder.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Atlas myself. But I think, okay, as you said, right at the pinnacle of technology right there. How do you see it filtering down to more mainstream TVS bikes? And obviously, there'll be learnings taken from this.
So each of the platforms that have been created have been uniquely created for Norton and for those vehicles. At the same time, it's a great exposure opportunity for our team to work with experts from other countries and to build these world-class and cutting-edge vehicles. And with that, I think some of the technology will flow down to other vehicles. Even if the platforms are unique, the technology, the knowledge base, the ideas will come to other vehicles. And I think that is where we are strengthening the capabilities and technology of the engineering across the group.
Right, and of course you've got engines engineering, and you've got all your other.
Yes, that is another major area where we are strengthening the team further. And I think engines engineering already has a very talented and experienced team for two-wheelers, which now becomes in-house, and they work together collaboratively with our team to build exciting technology and products.
Right. So Sudarshan, TVS. Ever since I've been covering this auto industry, I think one thing it stood for is product, tech, solid engineering, but perhaps a little, I would say, understated from a brand point of view. Do you think this is the next step in the evolution of TVS as a brand, that you've got to be a bit more out there? And I would even say that might have even been a little conservative in the past, and now moving forward into the new age, we've got Gen Zs coming, that it requires a bit of a let's say a stronger brand outreach.
I think we are definitely focused on quality, technology, and innovation. This has led to many attractive and exciting products. If you look at the Gen Zs, we are launching cooler designs, more software, and also communicating the brand in a differentiated way to cater to them through apps. We will also upgrade the retail experience and a premium retail experience dedicated to premium vehicles, both offline and digitally. And I think definitely the millennials have a different aspiration. Our teams and designers are also some of these people who are very passionate.
Right.
And that's how we're hoping to adapt and cater to them in an exciting and aspirational way, Hormazd.
Right. So I think, Sudarshan, you're just 36.
Hopefully, I'm also closer to them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what makes a difference. So Sudarshan, you're just 36. I think our youngest man of the year. So that's really amazing. Do you think that, given, let's say, your age, to be honest, that, you're looking at people,
You've had many eminent people receive this. Was really my honor.
Yes, absolutely.
I remember coming when my father received it.
Exactly.
It's my honor.
I think really, I think it's the only father and son receiving this award. So really, I think it's a fantastic
I'm lucky
achievement.
for his guidance, for the vision with which he has built TVS, the values, and I'm thankful to you for recognizing me.
In fact, I wanted to come to that as well. Your dad is quite a doyen in the industry, and I think what are the sort of learnings you've had from him and his guidance, mentorship, and in this kind of journey of now taking the reins of the company?
Tremendous, really. I think TVS is what it is because of him, his values, his focus on quality and the customer, passion for products and technology, and maintaining trust in all our dealings. And that is something which TVS must always be committed to. So I am really fortunate to have learnt around him and to continue to have his guidance, his counsel, and his ideas to challenge us to do better and to guide us to do that much more.
Fantastic. And lastly, Sudarshan, 2030, where do you see TVS, let's say 5 years from now? If you're looking into a crystal ball, or how would you like to see the company at the end of this decade?
I think, as I mentioned, TVS must remain true to its values and continuously delight the customer. In addition to that, we are trying to bring a greater sense of speed and agility, strengthen talent, both in-house talent with an opportunity to grow, sometimes bring in talent from outside with new capabilities and skills, and groom in-house talent for the future as we become more global. We're also looking at more exciting products, more premium products, and the brand experience, as you mentioned, and catering to some new markets as well. So hopefully with this, we can get closer to our vision, or reimagining TVS towards our vision, to while building on the core values and strengths of the group, to transform the quality of lives of our customers through products and solutions that are safe, sustainable, exciting, and aspirational.
Thanks, Sudarshan. So basically, could we say 2030, you would be a proper global company? I mean, I know you all are much more global than, let's say, today the four-wheeler companies are, but you know what I mean, and really, we've seen how the Japanese are global.
I think it's not a fixed target, but a moving destination.
Right.
In terms of deep customer connect, in terms of global talent that has an opportunity at TVS. Our own former chairman, Sir Rajpeth, who's our chief mentor, is himself foreigner. We have over 50 nationalities, and I've learned immensely from him. He's pushed us to upgrade.
Sorry, you have 50 nationalities?
No, I was saying from Sir Ralph.
Right.
Learned a lot from him to become more global, to have the best-in-class technology, to have world-class talent and processes and products. And we have over 50 nationalities in the group today. So I think to build on this, to have a truly global talent pool, deep customer understanding, and a global product range is really something that we're excited to do.
Thanks, Sudarshan. Wish you all the best and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Hormazd. My honor, really.
Man of the Year.